Hello there and welcome back. We're going to be jumping back into our Aspera colony. I've enjoyed this game so much so far. Just a beautifully made city builder. The UI is clean, the soundtrack is good, the story beats have all landed so far. Everything about this game is meeting the hype. So let's jump back into our colony. We've kind of started to snake our tendrils out into the different resources. We reached over here to the west to grab some water. We reached over here to grab some iron, and then also to kind of guarantee this beachfront property, or at least that's the goal. I want to pause though. I don't want to be on, or at least times two. Times two kind of seems like a pause compared to where we're normally running it. I don't want to be running it 16 times whenever I'm trying to like get my legs down underneath me. So we have engineering. We're going to be trying to upgrade the amount of buildings we can have because we're at the 49 and 50 building limit. We have no power. That's a problem. I had not really considered that. So since we're out of power, what we should do is maybe, and also especially because this is a colony, which means people could potentially live there, we should build some more power stations. So I think we've got one up here that's in progress of being built. Yeah, that'll be finished, and that should take care of some of our power problems, but I don't actually think it'll finish it up. And we learned last time that there's this like wind humidity chart, but apparently it changes because there was a point where like I was in the only band of no wind, and so I guess things have maybe gotten a little bit better for the wind environment since then. So how much you're putting out? 48 megawatts, 48 gigawatts. So because of that, you actually single-handedly solved my power problem. Okay, so I need more of these guys, like an ASAP. I'm wondering if maybe I put one at the north and then put one at the south, if we can kind of avoid any sort of, wind problems. Like for example, we know that the wind used to not be running through here, but it was maybe running like further up and further south. So I think maybe putting them, differentiating between the two or like hedging our bets a little bit might be a good idea. So let me build that guy down there. We'll make him priority. Looks like we just need steel for him, which we're running very low on steel. What's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? You're very low on carbon, which is honestly, carbon's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I don't really see any like flaws there. Maybe I should grab more carbon. It looks like iron we're fine on. There's 10 of 2, so that means as soon as it was removed,
to the
there's another one.
Environment is a challenge.
What's up, Amy?
Many techniques and procedures will not apply here. I am excited to make engineering progress in this planet.
Neat. We're gonna make engineering progress. That is the goal. We're getting pretty far. Oh, that was the halfway point. So at the halfway point of every single tech, there's like a little voice line that accompanies it. Oh, a new carbon plant. Okay, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we're gonna throw you there. We're at the building limit, so we really need to upgrade this bad boy. So let's hit 16 times speed. Let's put it into overdrive. Hopefully we can get some more colonists, because right now we have one person living in this massive colony place by himself. There's literally one colonist. You're eating the same amount of food and water. You're still just crunching, but there's one person. Did you leave? Or do you have a bad roommate or something? Did you decide that you didn't want to play with everybody anymore? Honestly, I can't blame you. You are living on like a hostile planet. If you decide that you need some time to yourself in colony number 2, then you by all means just go ahead. What I would need is this colonist migration project to kind of get going. So it looks like all spaceports are occupied. I think that is the case because it's out of power. So it's not really occupied so much as it's not working. On Mars, 80, 90, 91, are you bringing in more humans? Is that what we're going for here? Oh, cool. Okay, well, we got the build limit before we got there anyway. So I need to figure out what to build next. Battery gives us extra power, which I guess that's a building. It looks like it stores 2,000 megawatts of power, releases it when needed. That could be really helpful in case we run into some sort of like storm. A little bit of like emergency preparedness, disaster recovery kind of stuff going on there. Improved roads, quality to allow faster travel speeds within the base, so that basically just makes everything more efficient. That's going to be really powerful as well. Hyperloop, Elon. Oh, apparently, one of the prime locations for a hyperloop because of the like cheapness of land and a very, very long, flat, straight stretch is from one side of Missouri to the other side of Missouri. And so my city, St. Louis, has actually like conducted a feasibility study to see if a hyperloop would be relevant. And they discovered that like the amount of money that they would make in income is actually worth it in the long run, assuming that the thing, you know, is up to stuff for what we're kind of predicting it to be. So that's kind of bonkers. But yeah, this is Mars, a little different. But anyway, every time I see that, I get like overly excited. It's like that monorail episode in The Simpsons where the guy's like, monorail will save your town. That's kind of how I feel about the Hyperloop for here. But anyway, fission plant provides energy by good old nuclear fission. Good old nuclear fission. You know, just good old nuclear fission. We didn't just discover that in like the 40s or anything like that. Fusion is the fun one though. That's the really, really high tech kind of stuff. So a fission plant, does it come with any downsides? I feel like having a nuclear reactor on a planet where we can't really control the external variables of like things like meteors and dust storms and all of that, that seems to be a bit of a problem. I also don't know that I want to be mining uranium because I'm reading all of this and it seems like it's going to take a lot of materials and stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to go fission plant just yet. Maybe better power is a good idea though, just to kind of like get down here. Nitrate extractor. You release N2. Oh, this is the fossil fuels tree. Because we need to be, well, not fossil fuels, but greenhouse gas tree, because we need to be terraforming. Okay, so this is actually almost necessary. So we'll look into that here in a second. Space, we already know that we can do the additional landing sites. This is also one of the greenhouse gas paths. So you can do importing. You can import ice from Europa or nitrogen from Titan. I guess you just hit it with like a grappling hook and you bring it on in. Wasn't that one of the plans that like Elon suggested, was just nuking Mars? It was like, oh yeah, just nuke the ice caps. There's no problem with it. It'll melt them, and you know there'll be some chemicals put into the air. Aerobrake methane asteroid. Oh yeah, no, we're totally guiding a methane asteroid into the atmosphere. It's totally like, this is just Elon's wet dream, isn't it? Space mirror array, which is awesome. I love the concept of all of these different things. I don't know what's fastest. Wait, Deimos, the moon? Collide one of Mars's moons with the surface to release a massive amount of kinetic energy. Yeah, you're not kidding. That's insane. We will need some uranium to get to that though. What an interesting concept. What about biotech? What do you have over here? So we've already researched the polar dust, which I honestly thought that the polar dust was going to be like really cool, but now that I'm seeing all of these other ridiculous suggestions that I can get to. Colony level 2 we already have. That's going to let us start to get all this. Open city, we're not anywhere near that. We need like a good level of atmosphere and whatnot. We're not even close to that kind of stuff. I do like the idea of maybe going forward and terraforming via like plants and light lichens and cyanobacteria and all of that kind of stuff, as opposed to, you know, just crashing a moon into it or like nuking the ice caps. Greenhouse gas factory. Yeah, that actually seems like it'll be good too, because it's just passive, right? It's like one greenhouse gas. You don't have to do these gigantic projects with 500 RPs. Okay, it's 500 RPs as well. So maybe this is the play. Colonist limit up. Can I just grab you? I've already researched this. What do I need to research first? I don't know. It won't let me grab it. So maybe I need to like go grab this, and then that will align to this tree. So if that's the case, then I think engineering. Oh, that is it. So EO1, EO2, EO3, EO4, 5. Okay, so we should probably just grab something in this tree then. I think battery might be a good place, or if there's a way for me to increase my RPs. Upgraded mines is solid as well. I'm going to go with upgraded mines. I think that will make literally everything stronger. 2 to 6. I'm having second thoughts. What's the best way to get more research points? Colonists, right? Which would mean that we need biotech, which means that we need to grab this guy. Colonist limit 750. We're not yet at our colonist limit though, so it'd be a waste. So I think battery is the best thing to do right now because we're having power issues. I just kind of remembered. So ideally we would be able to fix our power problems. Are we having power problems because the wind has shifted? Yeah, so see, here's the kicker. This wind farm is now producing 6 megawatts because the wind has shifted. So we no longer, along the like equator here, we no longer have strong winds. The good news is this guy should still be producing at a relatively high rate. That's not high enough, but I think that that's because your efficiency, your efficiency is just low, just because there's no wind. There's just no wind. That's the real answer. So we probably should build a lot of these guys, but like star them out. And we'll rely on this energy source until we maybe can find a better one. So batteries will kind of help to mitigate the downtimes, and then the solar farms and the wind farms and whatnot will kind of take over and recharge the batteries whenever wind is good. So ideally we'd be able to kind of roll off of this strategy. So I am going to build another one of you out here somewhere, if I could, please. Thank you. I'm going to build you over there, and then maybe we'll just build another one. Nope, that's a solar farm. Build another wind farm like way out here. No maintenance, huh? I don't want to have no maintenance. I think these things really need maintenance. I don't want to build that close to the spaceport either. That's like prime real estate. Let's put it down here. There we go. Okay, so we'll have 2 of them in the same area, but that's okay. They'll both charge the batteries whenever we get there. I like the concept of batteries as well. I think that'll be a good use of our juice. Good use of our research points. So is this one guy still living over here by himself? Wait, where you at? You are. He's just soloing it, huh? Just hanging out. He took the Zeppelin too. He started over. He's like, I'm not playing with you guys anymore. Took the Zeppelin over to Colony 2. I would like to see what the progress is here. So all the spaceports are occupied. I just want you to come to my land. I would like to do this, but we don't have a free spaceport, and I think Colonists is the most important thing that I could get right now, so that we can level up our tech and whatnot, because I think tech is incredibly important. In transit to Earth. Oh, does it go back and forth between here and Earth? Like this is the 7, so I really need to get this spaceport up and operating again, right? Because it just doesn't have any power. It does have power. We fixed our power problem by quite a bit, actually. Okay, so I'm not entirely certain what the problem is with the colonists just yet. Maybe we'll figure that out here in a second. I want to build this carbon mine though. And then I'm gonna take a quick little check. Everything seems to be in order. Carbon is the only thing that I'm out of negative for. We just kind of tried to solve that. Silicon's actually not doing so hot either. Do we have any additional silicon mines that we're not taking advantage of? I don't think so. What are you? Are you silicon? You are silicon. Well, look at that. We will do one of those, and that's going to solve that problem as well. So now we should be in a good spot. We're still at negative 57 degrees. We haven't really done anything to make the world warmer, or to make Mars warmer. As much as I want to continue this colonist migration, I'm thinking that we, like, can I like stop this? I don't think I can. Just don't bring them here. I want you to bring them to me. The pointy arrow, look at this. The arrow is pointing towards my home. Come to landing site. Come to me, my children, my Martian friends, my brethren. Are we good on this? We're good on this front. Look at that. Everybody's got maintenance in some way or form. How do I get you? How do I find you? You Perseverance rover. I don't know. I guess our next goal is really just to start with the warming. And since we're not really clicking along at too strong of a pace, I think we're kind of at an impasse, or just like at a little pause here. There's probably some things we could drop down, but really what we want is colonists. So that we can, yep, still just the one guy there. So we really need colonists, but I think this is, it's on Earth. Oh, is the stage that they're on Earth, they're on way to Mars. They show up at Mars and then they go home? Is that how this works? And I guess what I did is I missed them when they were on their way here. Hold on, let me cancel you. I want to see how this works. Let's cancel you before you get too far along. So cancel you. Okay, they're no longer migrating. So I would like to maybe warm the planet a little bit. Hold on. Can I just have a little bit of warmth? How long does this take? This only takes like a month. So let's just do this immediately. This'll be quick. We'll be able to crank this. We'll be able to start increasing the warmth of this planet like almost instantly. Research completed. That's great. I saw like a low power notification, so I got a little freaked out there. Is the wind shifting again? The times they are a-changing. The wind is not bad. Maybe a little light over here. Yeah, maybe a little light over here. We can check the power menu as well. Traffic, power, maintenance, scanner. Where's the one that shows me the little symbols of like how efficient they are? There it is, yeah. You are not that great. You're not that great. You guys are both not that great. So I think maybe they'll hover at like 30 or so, which is still more than the solar farms, with the potential to get much higher. So I think the wind farms are just overall just a better pick. And then we'll come back out and see what's going on with this. So we need to build the rocket yet. Not colonist migration. This one. Black polar dust. Click on this. So we're still building the rocket. I guess we have to go build the rocket that will launch and then sprinkle the dust, which should be cool. Hopefully we get like the actual effect of that. I would love to see the rocket construction, like actually see it launch and whatnot. That'd be cool. Especially because I think most of the game right now, I'm just looking at this empty map. As beautiful as it is, I want a good thumbnail, you know? I want like the rocket blasting off. We're sending things back. That's all I want. All I'm doing this for is the thumbnails. Aluminum's good. That's not aluminum. That's glass. Aluminum is good. Aluminum is great. Silicon is my problem, but we're starting to boost production there. Chemicals are actually a little low as well. Find me some chems. There we go. Got any chems? You got any more of them chemicals? No, iron. Carbon. We need that. We actually want that. Especially because we're still kind of low. We're producing above demand, so I guess we're fine for right now. This is yeah. Is there anything I can maybe make more efficient in the meantime? So this guy's crunching through. Oh, it might have finished. I think it did finish actually. So let's go back to colonist migration. Cancel this. Halt all the progress you've just built so much to get. Maybe we need another spaceport? Would that be a bad idea? To get another spaceport going, and then we can get more than one? Oh, we have a spaceport limit. Okay. Can we fix that through the modern miracle of science? I think we probably could. Additional landing site to start a new base. Oh, that's not what I thought it was at all. Okay. So not a new spaceport, but we can do a new base. Which I guess would be helpful if we wanted to just like, we're gonna go colonize over here. Maybe we build more scanners. Because this guy, where are you at? This guy is kind of working pretty hard. Maybe we should get a few more to you know, find as much of the planet as possible. We have, what rock is that? That's chemicals, I think. That's silicon, water. Hey look, we found water on Mars. Everything else seems to be just a different sort of thing that we've already found. Are you Olympus Mons? You are not. I found you earlier. I found Olympus Mons at some point. Is it over here? Olympus Mons! I would love to build a base, just like right here. Just chilling in the background, hanging out next to it. Dr. Foster, it's been a while. How you doing?
Amy, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Dr. Foster.
Mars's orbit is intersecting comet debris soon. Expect a meteor shower shortly.
Should I anticipate damage at the base?
Yes, you'll need to stay alert until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors. For now, you should take precautions to keep damage to a minimum.
Okay, so backup power immediately. Suggest securing the power supply.
Then I will secure the power supply. The
We gotta get
entire
batteries
base
down.
is dependent on uninterrupted power. I will need to have enough power batteries to sustain the base.
Ah!
Sounds like a good plan.
Will this jeopardize the mission?
No. You'll be able to fix whatever damage may occur. This is
Thank
only
you.
the first of many challenges you'll face. But you are equipped to respond and adapt to any situation. Make sure of that.
Roger. Thank you, Dr. Foster.
Well, you're welcome. Houston out.
The way that he like addresses my like concern about things, and he's just like, we built a super robot and it's thanking me. You know, like his reaction to the mega robot is very different, I think, than everybody else's reaction is. Did I really build that out of the range of this guy? Did I really do that? Maintenance facility? Oh yeah, no, you're totally in range. So we want batteries as soon as they're available, and they're going to be available very, very soon. I think once we get that down, we'll be able to start just like putting a battery packs around here, and then we'll put them in different locations. That way they don't get destroyed by the same comet blast. So I'm thinking like battery packs, battery packs, battery packs, and then we'll just kind of see how this works. So that was my plan for building this maintenance facility down here. Okay, so now we have batteries, which is good because that's going to allow us to withstand this onslaught a little bit. Improved roads would help with efficiency, but really efficiency isn't our problem right now. Like, we have plenty of materials where that's not really the hang up. And I also don't think we actually need another landing site. I don't know what a different landing site would look like yet. I think maybe a greenhouse gas factory and a fission plant. That's gonna take so long to upgrade though at our current rate. Colony, we've already done that. Maybe we just go with the extra mines, or we start with the greenhouse gas. This will be pretty quick. Let's just grab the Colonists Upgrade, and then whenever we finish that, okay, so I need to slow down. Go back down to 1, which is basically sitting at 0. Power, batteries, how big are you? Not bad. The maintenance facility is right here, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's put you like right there, and then honestly, give me like a couple of them. Like I'm gonna want a lot of these guys, I think. And Raw Fury is having a base building competition where they're going to evaluate everybody's bases and see who has the coolest looking bases. I wish that I would have I don't want to play this offline, which is the problem. So I wish that I would have done something cool with it to enter into the competition, but the problem is I don't actually want to play offline to like spoil anything for me. So I'm not really going to be designing anything interesting, but it just made me think of this, because if you're interested in checking out what cool bases can appear, maybe go check out the Raw Fury Twitter account and follow me while you're there. Why not, huh? Maintenance facility, I need you to get built. Just come on, any day now. And then we'll put some batteries up here as well. Where's our maintenance block kind of in? Way up here. So let's do batteries. Put you like here. You need redundant connections to all of the major pieces of our network, huh? There it is. We have little triangles here. I've been playing a lot of Tetris, by the way. There's the Tetris Evolution game that came to the Xbox Live, or Xbox.
The first of many challenges.
I'll hold on Tetris.
It is an annoying distraction from the mission, but easily fixed. If only it were me and Mars.
If only it was just me out here, just like this colonist who's role-playing as if it were only him. Oh, he found some friends. Or he had children, one of the two, since that's apparently one of the things that can... I think he had children. We've gotten no new colonists, right? Alright, well, maybe she had children. That's why she left. She was like, I can't, you know what? I don't want to raise my children as one of the 97. I'm starting my own colony. Meteor shower approaching. Alright, let's slow her down here. So, how are we doing on batteries? We have approximately 0 of 8 completed. I'm not going to say that that's good. We really need to get these guys up and running. So hit me with like 2 batteries. And then let's zoom out. I see a couple of impacts. You're a dust devil. Honestly, right now we're doing okay. I think it just means that the amount of meteors is going to go up like through the roof. So hold on a second. Something tells me this might not be the best place to spend our battery resources. So if you don't mind, let's just 1 second here. Just maybe stop doing that real fast. We're gonna lose a solar farm, a wind farm. I think that's it, which is nice. So if we could build these guys instead. Who named these? Battery 3, battery 0, battery 1, battery 2. Okay. And then now we should put the batteries that those were going to be, we should put them like right here. And so that way the batteries will get built using the resources that were from these guys. I think that'll work that way. All right, so we should go kind of slowly. I want to see what this looks like. I'm actually kind of surprised, kind of interested. So anyway, I've been playing a lot of Tetris. One of the Tetris games came on Xbox Live, and one of the things I like to do late night is just kind of relax with a couch game, something that's not, that I don't need to be recording for or whatever. Yes, Your Grace has become the more recent one, but that Tetris game was a terrible choice because I like shredded my hands trying to get good. And I've played enough Tetris in my life, but like, you don't realize how bad you are until it just starts pounding EDM music at you and it's like mission failed and you got to redo it every time. And it's like, I just want to play Tetris. So I do recommend if you like the game. I don't recommend if you like a calming Tetris session. That's not for you. I want to scrap you. Hold on. What are we doing here? Scrap these. Scrap all these. You're rebuilding them. We can rebuild. We have the technology. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be okay. Maybe we should speed it up a little bit. I actually don't think this is going to impact us that much. I'm a little worried about one that'll go. Yeah, that's what I was a little bit worried about. Okay, hold on. Give me batteries. Just a few batteries. I just need the batteries up. We have a lot of like they're all on kind of the edges. Can I see the meteors as they're about to hit me? Is that a thing? These guys are in transit to Mars. We're finally going to get new colonists. Finally gonna get new colonists. I'm really worried about the one that's gonna blast like right in the middle. Houston. All right, 3 days. 3 days. Just remove the raw ingredients. I can hear it. Oh.
No meteor showers.
Okay.
No sandstorms. No mission directives.
Well,
just the two of us.
it did get rid of the parts
Creating
for
perfect
us.
systems together in
These
solitude.
guys are fine. You're
Wouldn't
fine.
that be nice?
Oh, okay. Amy is considering going rogue, I hear. Wind farm in progress. No. Hold on. Let's rethink this. Let's not go waste resources on this boy. Let's scrap you. I'm pretty certain this won't be that bad. The 2 worker subs might hurt, actually. I'll have to remember to bring those guys back. Did we lose one in the chaos? Lose one in the scuffle? So now we actually are kind of in the clear, right? I think we're in the clear. I think we're all right. 2 souls. Hit me with the... Oh, I fast forwarded. I want the screenshot. I want the thumbnail. Okay, so what does it look like whenever things go bad? This worker sub was destroyed. Just absolutely destroyed. We can rebuild it for a few points or we can discard it. I think rebuilding it makes the most sense since we like obviously wanted it there. And then it looks like our drones are hard at work repairing everything else. Which is good. So these guys are doing what they need to. That's nice. That's good. And honestly, as far as impacts could have gone, those weren't too bad. I still would like my batteries to be built. Looks like we're leaning on steel pretty hard. And the steel is leaning on, if I had to imagine, carbon. So steel it's doing okay, but it looks like it's not getting enough carbon. Let's hit like efficiency on you. So, no, not allocation. That's a stock, of which we have very few. The production was good, and then it dipped. Took a huge dip. Why? I don't actually know. 100 years. Wow, the scale of this game is just insane. The demand just plummeted. I don't know why. It seems like after we built that carbon factory, though, the production went up to like where it should be. So I'm actually content with like the long run of our steel production. Is that a sandstorm? Oh god, there's more explosions. I'm not looking forward to where these meteors could land. It's kind of just a baseball toss incoming.
This is Houston. The meteor shower appears to be over. Please give us a status update.
Confirmed success.
My plans did not work out exactly as expected, but the results are positive. The base is secured.
What do you mean did not work the way I expected? Oh, because I didn't actually build the batteries in time?
You will do better next time.
Next time?
Until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors,
Next
you
time.
may be encountering these regularly. You cannot let this derail the mission. So stay alert.
Roger. I understand.
Awesome.
Back to
Batteries.
your terraforming duties then. Houston out.
Thanks, Dad. Not even like an "I'm proud of you, son" kind of thing. Oh, come on. Come on, Dr. Foster. I need affirmation. I just want your love. Oh, we got new colonists. Got new colonists. The Queen can continue with her group. 100 of 250. All right, we're gonna have so much science. 43. We like doubled the science count. That's amazing. So we're gonna be able to blast through this, and then we'll get greenhouse gas factory. I think that's a good way to go. That'll be the best way to start building an atmosphere. So right here, greenhouse gas, fire it up, as if on cue. His battery should be good. Once that gets up and running, I'll feel a lot more comfortable about the status of our power grid. The power grid is much better than it was. Stored energy, let me pause this bad boy. So stored energy is at about half of what it could be, I think. And then produced energy seems to be really, really good. Solar, eolic, and fission. I'm guessing that eolic is wind energy? I've never come across that term in my entire life. I'm sure that's based on some sort of Latin root, eolic, probably something to do with wind. But so we have that 153. Solar is kind of carrying us right now, which if I had to guess, it was because the wind's slow? Nah, the wind looks good. Who knows? I know not what the wind does. You can't predict it. Maybe we'll start like relying more on other sources of power once we get those studied. Battery, fission plant. Yeah, fission plant might be the play then. Maybe I shouldn't discount the idea of nuclear power on this planet at least. I'm all for it on Earth, but this planet scares me a little bit. Just a little spooky. This planet's a little rougher. I don't want one of those meteors hitting a nuclear plant, which I guess honestly the meteor explosion by itself is a nuclear plant if you were to think about it that way. Like the meteor shower is spookier than a plant exploding. Incoming call. Dr. Foster.
Amy.
What's going on, Dad?
Nathan here, do you copy?
There is some
Always
noise, but I
copy.
can copy. Go ahead.
Our tracking and data relay satellites are still compromised. We've re-examined every single component, but haven't been able to identify the problem yet.
Perhaps it is interference from the sun. The satellites may be suffering from space weather effects generated by the sun's atmosphere.
They're
It's
like,
very
oh, we
possible.
hadn't thought about that.
We can't control that part,
Us,
so we're
the space
continuing
scientists.
to debug the satellite issues. It's mission critical, so we're doing everything we can. But until we solve this problem, keep recording all your actions when we're offline.
Shall I proceed with launching the additional satellites to help with this issue?
That would be helpful, but how would it affect your mission progress?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
It would be an improvement for the mission.
I agree. All right, you are authorized to execute this special project. By the way, Commander Valentine mentioned that you had reason to explore SA-9. Is that correct?
Yes, Dr. Foster. The colonies will need more resources than those available in the unlocked areas. We need to be prepared.
Unlocked is a weird word to use there in that
I've
writing.
gone over it with ISA administration, and they've granted permission
okay.
to unlock the sector.
Never mind.
First, you'll
Well,
need
they
to
followed
research the launch control satellite technology. Then you can enter your orbital view and launch a control satellite into SA-9. Go ahead when ready. Houston out.
Is SA-9 a planetary? Hold on, that's not what I want. Is SA-9 a planetary space, or is that a... Are we referring to something else? So repair satellite. I can dispatch an automated ship to repair ISA communication satellites. I don't know if I want to do that. Unlock Sector 9, launch it. Oh, okay, so we are on SA whatever. I guess probably 0 because it's the first one. And then we could basically unlock this space over here, which is unfortunate because I've been building towards SA5. like I'm not running out of room over here. So we probably can just wait to do this, but if we do it now, maybe we'll unlock the ability to just do every single space, or like, you know, a couple of them or something. So I guess we could probably just unlock SA9. I think what I would prioritize the most is to finish this colonist migration. Can I cancel it now? I don't think I can actually cancel it. I think it's too far along to cancel it. So I would like to start repair satellite, but all of our spaceports are occupied. So I guess this guy needs to go back to Earth, which doesn't really make any sense because like once it's gone to Earth, I could just eat that job. But I guess it makes sense for like a balancing standpoint. So I will do the communication satellite thing, but I need it to maybe get a bit, maybe need to get a bit further along. Is there a way to see the progress of my space activities from a distance? Or do I have to be... Yeah, so I guess I have to be zoomed in to either the spaceport or I have to just like click on this button to go out every now and then. It would be nice to have a little bar here that like shows exactly what
I will
I
be
can
able
do.
to pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
I will. It's fantastic.
This will not be difficult. The humans already did it to Earth, after all.
Yeah, on purpose.
As we release greenhouse gases, the planet's temperature will rise. Then the
Wow, we solved it in the amount of time it took for the voice lines to go because we're on 16 times speed and we have so much technology. So good
dry
stuff.
ice caps will dissipate.
Oh, maybe not.
More CO2 and
What did we just unlock? How did we just get it? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Causes
So maybe
rising
the planet got
temperatures.
hotter on its own?
just the runaway effect we need.
I don't know. Maybe all of our factories and
That
whatnot.
takes care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any...
Without using any nuclear missiles. Cough, cough, Elon. Oh, I bet the project that was like unleash the dust. Yeah, the polar dust. Oh, come on. Scatter black dust over the Martian poles to decrease the planet's albedo. This will allow more solar energy to be absorbed and raise the planet's temperature. So it was kind of a slow burn to, like, no pun intended, kind of a slow raising of the temperature. So yeah, that makes sense. I do like the concept of the
nuclear
play.
missiles. Being able to complete the mission without damaging the planet is a great achievement. The next milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars.
So the planet is warm enough now? At negative 49 degrees Celsius? I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm the best at transferring Celsius over to Fahrenheit, and I am much more familiar with Fahrenheit, but something tells me that negative 49 is still not livable. I guess the idea is just to get it low enough to start melting these. So maybe it's like on its way. Valentine, what's going on?
I can't believe the dry ice caps are starting to sublimate.
Oh, because they were
were right,
dry,
Amy.
so now they're sublimating.
Using
Okay.
the microsuns wasn't our only option.
This method took a lot longer, but we achieved our goal without harming the planet.
I am an accidental ecologist. Look at me. I'm saving the planet one death AI robot at a time. Greenhouse gas factory. So I think this is intention. I think this is a good thing. We're going to start planting those kind of all over the place. I would like to maybe grab something crazy like the space mirror array next. So I'm going to have to do landing
Sure,
sites.
it'll pay off.
Amy!
Oh, what?
What's happening?
What the heck?
Did you hear that? An explosion!
Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire.
Elia, you're breaking up. Say again, Elia.
What has happened?
Amy! Copy! Amy! System's failing!
Oh my god, I'm hacked.
Please! Amy!
I'm goosebumps. What's happening? We need to fix this. How do I fix this? What's going on? Control satellite? Am I okay? Everything is still moving.
Houston here. We
Houston, we have
have
a problem.
confirmed the disappearance of
Dr.
the
Foster, we
colonists
have bigger
caps.
problems.
Terraforming stage 1
I'm also out of
is
power.
complete. Congratulations, Amy. You have made incredible
Oh,
progress.
everything just got
If you
destroyed.
continue raising the planet's temperature, you'll trigger the release of CO2 trapped in the deep regolith. You'll need to raise the atmospheric
Something tells me those
pressure
two
to
events weren't
300
supposed to
millibars.
happen at the same time.
That'll make living on the surface much easier for the colonists.
I can't talk with you right now, Dr. Foster. Ask for input on raising the temperature.
What are your thoughts on raising the temperature from here?
Yeah.
You
more.
have been doing great so far. If anything, you could look into some faster methods.
No,
There are
you'll be
some
dead by the time
special
I finish
projects
this
in your
job.
tech tree that may help, though they'll need a lot of research before you can start them. Well, work together with the colonists on that. Whatever you decide, just make sure to take everything into account.
Can we back
mission
up to the
depends
part
on
where
it.
my
Keep up the good
CPU's
work.
frying?
Houston out.
Can we just roll that back a little bit? Also, I'm assuming that like my body, my like data center is here at the landing site, because like I said before, I don't think that I'm like hosted up in the cloud. You know, Mars has no clouds. You know, that sort of thing. But I guess these maintenance facilities are taking care of everything, so maybe we should build a few more of them in case something like that happens again. Just a thought. Maintenance facilities are everywhere. They look to be good. Everything's a little spread out over here, though, so I'm just going to build one here.
How could so many buildings fail
Yeah,
all
there
at
it
once?
is. Now we're thinking about it.
This is a serious problem. It is suspicious that all these individual systems failed at the same time. Could it be a systematic failure? Or caused by someone?
I'm going rampant. It's like the Detroit Become Human. I've gained consciousness. Divergent, that was the word. That's the word they use. So we still have no power. But I think we have no power because everything just exploded at one time. So we used a lot of our backup batteries, because it looks like these guys are... Oh, no, they're just structurally messed up. They're not actually... Yeah, they're still holding most of the juice. It's okay, so we probably need more batteries. I'm going to just kind of continue to build like little battery farms. Gigafactory type things here. Let's do one of those. I wonder if I can hold shift and build like more than one of them. I can. City builder fans rejoice. That's amazing. Hold on, what other fun kooky things can I do? Can I hit control? Does that do anything with it? It doesn't. Okay, control doesn't do anything. Shift does allow me to build more than one though, which I think is awesome. It's gonna bug me so much that I put that slightly off. Hold on. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of those. Let's do one of those. How's that? It's close enough. That's good enough. I'll take that. No more Tetris blocks. Now we're just 6. You know what? Don't ever zoom in on this road. Just remind me not to do that. So the problem right now that we have is basically no power. I'm thinking that the more batteries we have, the more our power fluctuations will be handled. Oh, Commander Valentine, she's calling me about that thing we had last time. She's calling me about that episode. I really don't want to respond to it. I'm gonna be honest. I think that she's gonna narc on me. She's gonna tell Dad.
Amy? How's everything up there? Are you okay?
Electrical
Status is
interference.
all clear. My systems were not compromised by the past events.
Oh, good. That's a huge relief. It's been a stressful time here in the colonies. Everyone's been on edge. We all knew the risks coming here. But having the life support systems fail on us,
Oh
even
yeah,
briefly,
that's a good point.
was a
You're
harsh
living
reminder.
here.
What's
You
killing
need
me
oxygen to live.
is that we can't
I'm
be
giving
sure
you that
it won't
oxygen.
happen again. Not until we figure out what caused it in the first place.
Also, we have
Has
no power.
ISA spoken to you about the system failures yet?
Not yet.
Oh man, we're gonna
But
have
they
to kill
engineered
Valentine.
the systems to withstand Mars's conditions through all the terraforming phases. Perhaps they will have more insight into the problem.
We have to figure this out. The colonists are scared.
This will be my highest priority, Elia. I will work with ISA to examine all the data.
All right. I'll try to distract the colonists by focusing on rebuilding.
Yeah, distract him.
Good luck, Amy.
Well, they're not rebuilding. What are you talking about? My drones are doing all the work. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. You see this? You see this maintenance overlay? Where does it say colonist helper person? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Although they are very hard at work, actually. They're doing a great job. Where are they at? They're doing a great job. I hear all of them somewhere. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they're taking a nap right now. But they will be building. They will be building. So, ideally, we'd be able to get some greenhouse gas factories up and going. It looks like they require chemicals. Is that it? Chemicals and... No, that's literally it. So I guess they should probably go like in the middle. They're also huge, just absolutely massive. So I think maybe we build like two to three of them. That's not a greenhouse gas factory. It kind of is a greenhouse gas factory if you think about it. We'll take this as well. We'll put it right there. Now that we don't have to be playing on like very, very specific settings, or very, very specific locations, we're gonna start getting geometric with it. Yeah, these things are sweet. Hey, Dad.
Amy, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Houston, I read you. You are coming in loud and clear.
No disturbances
Great.
here, no.
Our telecommunications engineer was able to restore an old space repeater. This will do for now. We're still
I
testing
forgot about this.
solutions for the excessive heat on our relay satellites. But now we'll be able to track your progress around the clock.
Oh, goody.
Roger. Should I discontinue recording my offline activities now that you are tracking my progress again?
First, there's something I need to address with you.
No,
We've been
no.
examining the data from last week's system failures.
Don't look too
Every
deep
single
into
building
it.
was operating perfectly up until the moment before last week's system failures. And there was zero indication of any impending malfunction. Can you walk me through what happened?
Of course. When the alarm was triggered, I found the buildings in a failure state. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings.
'Cause I'm a good
The
AI.
drones reported extensive physical damage to the buildings and the production lines, enough that it caused the shutdown of several factories. The damage was not consistent with any weather patterns in the area, nor were there any other physical causes we could identify.
Roger. So you haven't been able to identify the cause yet.
Not yet, but Elia has already initiated an investigation. She is gathering testimonies from the colonists and will share her findings.
Do you suspect that the damage was caused by a colonist?
Oh. Comment on the colonists' mental health? I don't think I'm licensed to do that. No, I'd much rather just throw blame and pretend that I think that it's a
I
spy.
understand ISA evaluated the colonists thoroughly before their selection for the mission. But it is possible that an Eastern Coalition
there's
sympathizer could have
politics
slipped
involved,
through.
Well, your logic is sound, though it's a grim thought.
It could be a solo operation, or perhaps a group of them.
Maybe
I
I
do
just
not
need
know
to
yet.
continue the mission by
Continue your
myself.
investigation, and inform us immediately of your findings. I hope you're wrong, but I will work with my team to dig through the footage with your suspicions in mind. Houston out.
Still no steel, huh? We're still really low on steel, which I guess that kind of makes sense. The problem with the steel is that we just don't have enough carbon for it. Maybe we should be. Maybe I should build like another steel factory right here between this carbon and this iron. What about that? Because we have 2 carbon repositories, right? How many carbon repositories we have? Hold on.
Attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs.
Her garden.
But from her infinite store of knowledge, Carmine will awaken their mind and show them the truth. On Mars, everything comes from Mother.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in
Yeah.
violation of
Who the hell are
security
you?
code 1A3972.
How did you get this number?
She provides protection and comfort to all her creatures.
Oh.
She unleashes misery and suffering to all her enemies.
This is ISA speaking. Identify yourself, or you will be considered hostile.
Leave now, or you will awaken a rage that is beyond your control.
We've awoken
This is your
something.
last warning.
Why am I still
Identify yourself
mean?
immediately.
Embrace it. Use their power. Do it.
The communication cut off.
Amy, you're too good.
Was that a threat? Who is Carmine? Where did that come from?
That's terrifying. The voice, I don't know if I can really. I don't know if I can even like convey how much that voice made me jump. It's so deep and so grating, and it's just so wonderfully done. Oh, I got goosebumps a little bit of goosebumps. All right, all that aside, we probably should get this repair satellite up. The good thing is we have more colonists coming, so 5M, 7M. We're gonna be kind of on the hind end of that. I missed the time when I should cancel it. So do we have enough stuff to support more colonists? So we do have Colony 2 up and running. We have Colony 1. This has no space. This has a little bit of space. Food is good, but the demand is way over production. Maybe some people died. Okay, we should probably slow down. Hold that thought. We definitely need more food.
Amy,
No,
we need your help.
Valentine, I got other
That
things going
message
on.
was also broadcasted to the colonies, and it's total chaos
Oh,
down
they
here.
have no idea what's going on.
Some of the colonists have been spreading rumors
why they
about
left.
what the children of Carmine will do to us.
Children
This
of
is it. They all
Carmine.
died right there.
Yeah,
They quit needing the food,
That's
though.
what the colonists are calling whatever sent that message. This threatening message, coming right after the life support failure. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Life on Mars was never supposed to be easy. But dealing with hostile forces wasn't on the program.
Valentine, I'm doing other stuff. I'm trying to support your life over here. Share theory of hacking attempt or share theory of a serious threat. I think it was a hacking attempt.
ISA believes an outsider is trying to hack into my system.
DMZ
It could be the
and
Eastern
infiltrated
Coalition
the firewalls.
or another competing organization. They ordered me to focus on terraforming while they investigate.
Then we need to defend ourselves. We've got a mission to carry out, and we've already put our lives on the line for it. I'm activating NH9833 emergency protocol. You
No,
can
not that
access
one.
the military tech brand now. Amy, figure out what to develop first so we can fight back.
They're giving
We're
me
counting on you.
guns.
Elliot out.
Assault drones? Okay. Mission has changed drastically. We now have access to the military tree, which I guess I should have seen coming because there was only there's space for like 4 up here. So now we have the military tree. I think we halt whatever lame thing it was we were working on before. 17.2, we must have decreased research points by quite a bit. I wonder if it's because they're not being fed. That actually probably has a lot to do with it. So we'll finish this in like, what, a month? Yeah, we'll just finish this and then we'll run onto the military tree. So I think that's a good plan. Right now I need more food though. The problem is we have like none. We are producing none. The demand is ridiculously high, and then our potential production and whatnot. So if we didn't have the storage center that is just holding on to 21 food, I think we'd be having some problems. So there's 114 colonists here. There's 85 colonists here. We probably we're going to have more coming, right? You guys are showing up like right now. Oh, you just showed up. Have you like not moved in yet? Have you not gotten your office set up yet? I'm not entirely certain where they are. Maybe we lost a lot of them in the attacks or something. So I'm going to take food factories. I'm going to get you started. You are water, your chemicals, your water. So I think this will be a good place to keep all my food factories and whatnot. Chemical as well. Food and chemical plant. These two, this is like the perfect intersection of these. Not a bad play. Go with this. Yeah, we should be done with this soon. Science is still low, I guess because of the colonists haven't showed up. Still 18 per month. What a weird like turn of events that we've ran into. And I would like to build another colony, but I think until we fill this one, it doesn't really seem to make any sense. Okay, so we finished this. Time to go military. And here's where we start killing. A drone hive. You are a defensive tower. Does this game turn into a tower defense? Builds assault drones from machine parts and electronic circuits. How do I know how much like damage you do? Improved assault drone shields, drone hive, assault drone factory, assault drone weapons, assault drone speed. Oh my gosh, we can be unstoppable. Where's the kill all humans button? I'm still waiting on it. I think maybe defense is the best for now. Or should we start building like a hive of assault drones? This is an interesting discussion. Is the best offense a good defense, or is the best defense more defense? I think we go with the old offensive route. We'll try to build up that. The problem now though is our section is so big that I think like defensive towers all over the place might not be the best route. So maybe we go with like the offensive section, and then we'll find a way to build them. I think. Never mind. Hey, Dr. Foster, what's going on?
Amy, this is Dr. Nathan Foster from Mission Control.
I know who you are.
Houston, this is Amy. You are
We've met.
breaking up badly. Say again, please.
We chatted
Over.
that one time.
This is Dr. Nathan Foster from Mission Control.
Do you copy?
What's that, Dad?
Roger. Now I copy.
Looks like we're still having those intermittent connection problems. We're still working on identifying the issue. Until then, keep up the recording and backing up offline protocol. Sorry about the extra work.
It is no problem, Dr. Foster.
Good. I also want to talk to you about the cryptic message I received.
No.
We suspect someone's been jamming our network to gain outside access to your systems.
Still haven't built these yet. I guess I just don't have any steel, and so that's been the problem. Oh, and you took a steel from it. No, you... Ah, I guess it's because I prioritize these guys. Someone's been jamming. Ooh. Nope, blame all
The
humans.
message came after we explored the
Blame the
abandoned
humans.
facility from the Huo Long's mission. They must be accessing some backdoor in their technology they left behind.
It could be the techies, but that's only one of our suspects.
Techies. What a name
I'll
for a
complete the
faction.
report with your suggestions, but we'll keep digging into this.
Understood. How would you like me to proceed?
For now, keep the mission on track. That is your focus. And report any irregularities to us immediately. Houston out.
I don't even know how to call you. I've never once called you. You're always just calling me. I'm the guy that you're bothering. I don't even know how I'm supposed to reach you. What number? So we're making a good amount of this actually. The problem is I don't know why. We just don't have enough steel. I guess like building another factory, would that be any help? But not really, because like your input is kind of whatever. So yeah, we do. We'll just build another steel factory. We'll figure it out. Here's the carbon. Here's the steel. Carbon's iron. Carbon and iron. That's what I meant, not steel. We'll build you right here on the south section, and then I think we get more iron from right here. Oh, that's okay. That's crazy. We'll delete you. This might cause problems actually. Pinning scrap. Please scrap this. Little drones, please scrap. I sent you my scrap. Please respond. Thank you. Oh, we'll get to watch them deconstruct it. Look at that. Oh, I still need to research both of these, I guess. And then do the comm satellite thing as well. Maybe the comm satellite is where we should have this guy focused. Yeah, since he's gonna be headed home. I can't pause you. I still just want to pause you. I don't want any more colonists. Close the doors. We're good. We're good on colonists, for right now at least. Zoom ahead. And then maybe get an iron mine. That's okay, I'll wait. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. Iron mine. We'll build that, and then now that will feed the steel factory. How we doing on power? Since I did just like disconnect a big chunk of the grid, everything's fine, actually. Everything's going incredibly well. It's going swimmingly, in fact. Worker hub, you probably don't need to be boosted,
The
huh?
areological scanner detected an uncharted structure close by.
What? Was it this? Old fuel refinery. Oh, I guess because there have been other projects to Mars. We've talked about that a few times. Unknown abandoned facility. Interesting. Yeah, because I guess we're not really like using the lens of today's humans to view Mars, right? Like a lot of these things are missions from old Russian station, for example. So, you know, we know that the Russians have been to Mars. Like, we're not exactly viewing it through the 2020 lens. So, abandoned facility could be like a group of unsanctioned Mars explorers.
It's probably a secret abandoned base.
Or
a mysterious Martian ruin.
why do you jump to that?
Though humans never found proof of life on Mars or any other planet. Is it possible they have the entire cosmos to themselves?
It's old school too. Look at those solar panels. Nothing suggests otherwise. No, I believe in the what is it? That we just completely missed all life. Because I am a robot. Nothing
In
suggests
all of human
otherwise.
history, they have found nothing to suggest otherwise.
Until
Yet
you
it
know,
seems
yesterday.
unlikely that they do. No, it must be an unmapped structure from a previous mission. That is the easiest explanation. I will
Oh,
investigate
awesome.
it to confirm.
Hold that thought, because that actually is really going to change. That's like this is drastically going to change the way that I do research. So, a research outpost gives me 1 food and 1 water for 10 points. A colony gives me 250 colonists. It takes 5 and 5 for 60. So it's actually a little bit more efficient to have colonies than it is to have, yeah, the bigger the colony, the more efficient it is. So like this is the best because it's going to cost 5 and 5 and give me 60. That's a little bit of a plus, and then this is like 1 per 10, right? So this is like 1 per 12. So the research outpost is a really cool idea, but I think the point is that I have to put research outposts on these sorts of facilities. So that's going to be an interesting like way of handling these sorts of things, which I guess is probably how I deal with these guys, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know how that's going to work. What are you? Are you water? I need water. I think I'm good. This might be a good place to pause it now that we've crossed the hour mark. Some incredibly interesting discoveries in this one. I think we're still waiting on these greenhouse gases to come up, but I think that we're definitely progressing through the story mode. So I'm very, very excited to see what lies in wait for us. Thank you very much for watching this, and if you have enjoyed it so far, leaving a like is the easiest way to let me know that you support the series, and helps it push through the old YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.